It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself.
Hello, basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg in our sideline. Cleveland. Mon Shumpert has come in for Thompson. And Money subbed in for J.R. Smith. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Vucevic. Tobias Harris comes in for Gordon. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So on the floor for Orlando, Ray McCallum out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Harris. Then there's Lavoy Allen. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. Out to the wing. It's Meeks outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Passes to Money. It's a pick by Love. It's up a 3. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot for Money.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Shot from free throw range. McCallum with the bucket.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
James, the pass to Money. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Meeks. Here's Money. That's in there. Love with the assist. Money's got his second basket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And McCallum kicks to Harris. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Money passes to Love. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Shumpert's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Here's McCallum, covered by Irving, to the wing right side. Thomas goes in, 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into it.
Go back and I'm able to.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see? Platoon swap here for Cleveland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Allen's checked in for Vucevic. Thomas comes in for Aaron Gordon. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Chalmers in for Payton. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He picked up 16 points, but also put up 4 boards. This outing from him helped ensure the win to keep the team's solid run of games going.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
James, the pass to Money. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Money's got his third basket of the night right there. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
He kicks it to Love. Tipped away. Pass to Money. Back to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Money. And the wing jumper offline.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Allen, a screen on Irving. Here's the teardrop. And Chalmers with the layup. Chalmers has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Pass to Irving. Here's Money from deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a